But we have our doubles winners finals. This 20 teams winners finals.
This almost became like you were doing a Captain Kirk impersonation.
No, I would never do that. All right, anyways, winners finals here. FD, it's going to be Oracle and Awestin versus Infinity and FX, DFW, Dakpo. It's going to be insane. FD, here we go.
One thing to note is this is Infinity and Dakpo's first time teaming together, but as Infinity said earlier on stream, they have really good chemistry for just starting out on teams. So we're going to be seeing some solid chemistry on both sides, with Oracle being a very adaptable player. And we're going to, of course, see some trademark Nest play from Awestin, who consistently puts on quite the performance.
Oh, yeah. And one of the things is we have not seen very many Zero Suits at all at Shockwave, mostly because Dakpo hasn't decided to come yet. So this is going to be the first real Shockwave that we get to see just some excellent Zero Suit talent and, see how he goes.
Ooh, clips Awestin with that up air. Not quite enough to seal that stock, though. Right now, it's a fairly even game with Infinity having a relatively low percent compared to everybody else. But just like that, both teams are down one stock apiece. Awestin is at that kill percent, but wow.
Oh, that was a little bit greedy by Dakota.
What happened?
Whoops.
Oh,
yeah.
There was a slight error there. It needs to be 3 stocks.
Whoops.
Collusion. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was like, man, Dakota went deep. I tried to do that, actually. I had I was in a 2v1. It was 4 stocks to my 1 in teams. And I got 2 stocks down. And I got Ness off stage. And I jumped down, and he was up being. I was like, I'm going to take the hit. He's going to die. I'm going to tech. I took the hit. He died. I missed the tech. And I died.
That's unfortunate.
I was like, oh, well. Okay, here we go. This is the real game number 1 in winners finals. Here we go. 3 stocks this time.
Right now, it's going to be a very interesting matchup. Like we were saying before, we don't really see too many of the Zero Suits here at Shockwave. Good to see Dakpo out. Oh, right off the bat, you can see a lot of action towards the center of the stage as all of these teams are fighting currently for control of it.
Yeah, Austin's actually taking a ton of damage right now. He's really going deep. That's sort of what he does in general. That is his motif. But he's got to be careful because that disjointed down smash really just ruined his day.
You need to be really on point with the sweet spots, else you're going to get hit by a forward smash following that.
All right, good hammer by Oracle. He's going to spin off on the other side of the stage. That was a little bit of a flub. I don't think he intended to do that.
He was able to make it back regardless, though.
Yeah, Bowser Jr.'s recovery is very good. You just have to make sure that you have a jump.
Wow, there Dakpo tried to go and confirm the kill. Unfortunately, goes a little bit too low and finds the actual cart waiting for him, and it detonates and seals that stock.
Oh, yeah. Bowser Jr. is really good at setting up traps just with the sheer, the move itself is a bait. And that's what Bowser Jr. has. He is a trap character. That is what he is built to do.
I'd almost say that Bowser Jr. is kind of a troll character, if I have to be perfectly honest. Just the variety of options that he has.
Oh, man. And Awestin loses another stock. He's having a really hard time not taking damage in this game number 1 of Winners Finals.
Oh, unfortunately, hits his own teammate. Awestin looking a little rusty right now, honestly.
Looking a little free, a little 99-cent dollar menu.
Well, not quite free, but
yeah.
looking like he's at a thrift shop.
Definitely did not take any damage to
you noticed that pickup with that back air? Dakpo's awareness. It's good to see it carry over no matter what game he plays.
Yeah, very nice stuff. And that that's really just common with all Smash games. If you're good at one, whenever you get used to the mechanics of any other, you just automatically become good in that one as well. Dakpo coming from Brawl, moving into PM, becoming good at that. And now he's in Smash 4, and he's also really good.
Good down throw into up air there by Infinity, seals that stock, and it's just Oracle against the world right now.
Oh yeah, this is essentially done. I mean, Oracle's just playing it out just to get a little bit more information. Wants to get any kind of like habits he can while playing, but I mean, for the most part, it's done. Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Good up B to seal that. And it seems like Dakpo Infinity had a pretty commanding lead that entire game.
Yeah, no, that was wreckage.
So the question is, what do they do from here? How do they improve? What tweaks do you think need to be made?
So Awestin's just dying, like really badly. So he needs to stay back a little bit. He shouldn't be going in that hard. Just stay back a bit, let them come to you, and really control space from there.
Do you think that maybe the reason he was trying to come back a bit was because he was too laser focused on the center of the stage?
He was too laser focused on going in and killing people, and that's the problem. Sometimes in doubles, whenever you just get bounced back and forth, the best thing to do is just sort of sit and shield, and then just put out some moves. And
nothing
then just
too
create some
committal.
walls.
Just
Don't
a little
commit
wall.
on anything.
Just a little wall.
Just some walls. That's about it. And really just establish some sort of stage control. Say, this is mine. And then start moving that around.
You were on the Mr. Miyagi mode there. I felt like you were about to say wax on, wax off.
Wait, no, because you have to. Oh yeah. You do this to block a move, and then this to block another move, and then it all depends on if they're coming from high to low.
Let's stop talking about Karate Kid. Let's get into this next match. Making the change to Duck Hunt. It's going to be interesting to see how this stage change affects all these players.
All right, so Duck Hunt has some very interesting mechanics. If you did not kill any of the ducks, you saw the dog in the middle. He comes up. He is an actual platform. If you kill both ducks, then the placement of the last duck, that is where the dog actually falls. Boop, and that's where he comes up from.
Interesting. And whenever the dog comes up, is it always a platform, or only when he's laughing?
Always a platform.
Interesting.
Which doesn't really come into play that much. I mean, if you never want to deal with it, I mean, it came into play there. But if you never want to deal with it, just don't be where the ducks fall, and you're fine. That's the easiest way to deal with the stage. As well, you can get those little hidden areas. They don't really do much. You got the platforms at the top. No one ever stays up there because it's a really big disadvantage for that player. So yeah, that's sort of the rundown of the stage.
I think that that Awestin may have taken your advice to some extent, but he still finds himself in some tricky situations, but he seems like he's playing it a little bit safer than he did in the previous game. Good back throw there to seal that stock against Infinity.
Yeah. Austin's doing a little bit better. Oh, gets caught with a down throw up air. In teams, one beautiful thing about teams is that it doesn't really matter how good a character is or how bad a character is. You can always have a player to either protect you from those sorts of things or to like help you in 2v1 situations. It becomes immediately more dynamic, and even like guaranteed things like down throw up air with Diddy now become essentially irrelevant.
While you were doing that explanation, did you notice how tricky Awestin was with that PK Thunder? Weaves it around, is able to actually tack on a good amount of damage on Infinity, who is very close to dying at this point.
Dude, he's so good at that in general. Oh, that was a good read by Infinity. Tries to go for the down throw, read the air dodge into a down air, but Awestin was there to stop. Going back to a little bit of play here. Oracle was in a bad spot.
Wow, barely misses that grab there. That is unfortunate.
And this is really important right here. We have 3 stocks to 2, and we're reaching the point where if blue team loses 1 stock, they're probably losing the game. But green team are both at really, are both at really high percents.
There was that stock loss that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It's going to be really difficult for Dakpo to pull this back.
Yeah.
And just like that, it's tied 1 apiece.
In those scenarios, the most important thing, whenever you're in a 3-stock versus 2-stock situation, it actually doesn't matter how much percentage the 2-stock has. as long as they both have their stocks. That's all that matters. Because in the 3 stock, all you do is just remove 2 of the stocks. And now it's a 2v1. And it doesn't matter how much % you have in a 2v1 as long as it's 2v1.
Very interesting stuff. Making the switch to Town and City. Why do you think that they picked this stage?
So I think they wanted some room. So with Duck Hunt, it was a bit of a smaller stage. There was a bit more clustering, and so they just want to. Oh my God, that was such an early stock. That was 25 seconds in.
Awestin is just so tricky with it. He's going to do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, but Infinity actually is able to shield it this time.
You know, in general, it's not exactly that dangerous a move because he always has his partner there to cover him. So why not? Especially whenever Dakpo is at kill percent to that.
Very true there, and that aerial seals that stock against Dakpo.
All right, we go back. Oh,
Wow.
uppy out of shield.
That was beautiful. So quick and just what he needed to close that out.
Yeah.
Oh no, an unfortunate SD there by Awestin. Ends up not sweet spotting the ledge like he wanted to. Can you sweet spot when you're that close in this game?
Can you sweet spot what?
Okay, so there he was really close to the edge, and he uses the PK Thunder. But I think he ends up going straight down instead after he hits the edge instead of grabbing onto the edge. Can you not sweet spot if you're from that close?
You should be able to sweet spot. Well, I missed it, so I'm not quite sure of the situation. But oh well. Oh well.
Oh, clips his teammate instead. That's unfortunate.
Oh man, Dakpo's really going for those up Bs. Sometimes, depending on the character, the up B can actually, like, you can just flat out fall out of it. Falco is a prime example of someone that you cannot reliably zero suit up B a Falco. And so you just have to choose other options. And so it makes the matchup much more difficult to actually, take stocks.
Interesting.
And what you saw there from Dakpo, and this is a very advanced technique, you can end up intentionally whiffing a move, knowing that they do not have enough time to actually punish you, and it baits the whiff punish. And so they try to go for, like, for instance, a grab. Oh, jeez.
That was so unfortunate. Dakpo there, unfortunately, closes out the stock on Infinity himself, and he's in a 2v1 position here. But that's something that we see Blue Zaf do a lot in Melee, and Ken really likes doing that a lot in Melee as well.
With what?
With the whiff.
Baiting a whiff.
Baiting with the whiff,
Yeah. It's a really strong tactic, and if you're good with it, you can do amazing, because it's just so tempting. They're just like, oh, you missed, and then you run in and you just get freaking nailed with a forward smash or whatever. It doesn't even matter. Very good. A lot of marts. Very interesting thing that you can do is you can come down, do a forward smash with the forward smash, and then do another forward smash right afterwards, because you're still invulnerable after the first one.
Looks like they were having a run back to Town and City. For a team that definitely had some really good chemistry earlier on in the bracket, I'm honestly a little bit disappointed on how Infinity and Dakpo have been playing as this set has progressed. Let's see if they can tighten up their game and take back control, as I think they are currently on. They're on tournament point. Potentially their last game of this set.
Yep. They're doing really well in the beginning. It's just they're having.
There they are at the beginning, closing out that stock on Awestin.
They're doing very well in the beginning, but they're just having a difficult time keeping that lead throughout the entire game.
So then what adjustments do you think they need to make?
I think man. So Dakpo's doing an amazing job of actually, getting rid of stocks with up B. Like, that's been doing wonders. And Infinity's been doing really well at just getting damage in. But I think the problem lies where sometimes there's just a miscommunication somewhere, and then just terrible things happen.
Ooh, oh, that was almost a terrible thing that you were speaking of earlier, where Dakpo almost closed out the stock on Infinity, but Infinity, I think there he command grabs with the side B, and because he does, he doesn't have his jump afterwards.
Yeah. So I think it requires just being a little bit more conservative in the options that you're choosing.
Good dodge there by Awestin. If he was able to avoid Diddy Kong's up air after that down throw.
Yep.
Oh, Dakpo once again going in deep. Good stuff, though. He pulls back at the last second and sets himself up to land the back air instead when he realizes it doesn't connect.
Yeah. And so here we are. Everyone's at 2 stocks. It's a very close game right now. A small lead for blue team, but it's really not much.
That was really close there.
Oh, good back there by Infinity. 3 stocks to 4.
But we do have Bowser Jr. at that kill percentage. It's going to be a matter of closing out that stock. But Dakpo and Infinity are both at high damage and could very well be launched off of the stage very easily.
You're noticing Oracle doing
there it is.
Wow, doing a down air, and so that down air ends up spiking for every single hitbox except for the last hitbox.
What does the last one do?
The last hitbox sends them up at a diagonal angle, which it's very good off stage. But the problem is if you do it on stage, the final hit of it is actually a oh my god, he almost died. The final frame of it is actually a freeze frame that is very punishable.
And speaking of punishable, that was great awareness there. Punishes that up smash from Dakpo by just using that up B. So smart by Oracle.
Yeah, very beautiful stuff. Ends up getting that trap. And this is a very even game. This can go anywhere.
Wow, that was ridiculous. There.
Oh, that was a terrible trade. Oracle ends up trading with Infinity. Infinity wins out on the trade, and he loses a stock because of it.
2v1 situation.
Yep.
Dakpo closes it out, and it's 2-2. Wow, good stuff. They tightened up their game, and now it is dead even. Hey, we're about to be on camera. Hey, I saw that. She thought I didn't see it. She thought I didn't see it.
Oh, we see it. We see it always.
Yo, Instagram me, yeah? I'll play. What's that?
What? Okay. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll talk later.
All right. So right there, they end up winning that game with a beautiful up B out of shield. Right. Awestin was not ready for that. He's very used to his retreating fairs being very safe on shield. So he's going to go in with the fair, back off with it, but Dakpo ends up initiating that up B out of shield very early, catches him, ends up stealing that game. All right, so we're going to our game 5. We're going back to Duck Hunt. This is actually trivia time, my favorite stage.
I don't know if that was trivia time or opinion time more than anything else. Or fact time, technically, because it is.
It's fact time. It is a fact that my opinion is that.
That was a beautiful string by Dakpo whenever we were making jokes about trivia. Really good stuff closing that out with up air into an up B. Oh, tries to go for it again. Not able to connect with the sweet spot that he was looking for, though.
God.
Wow, Dakpo going so deep.
Yeah, he wants it, man. He wants oh my.
That could have been really bad, actually, if Infinity hadn't intercepted it.
What's really crazy about Zero Suit's up B is that it doesn't seem to stale. Like, ever. Like, every single time I see it, it always kills. Even, it's like, there. Oh! Beautiful hammer by Oracle. Whenever you do an up B and Bowser Jr. is out of his Koopa car, the hammer actually does more damage and more knockback. So it does tons of damage, and that is one of his best kill options.
Interesting. Good up air there by Infinity. Closes out that stock on Oracle. And on the other side of the stage, we see Dakpo putting Awestin an edge guard opportunity. Oh, wow, that was tricky stuff.
Yeah,
there,
that was
totally,
bait. That was bait.
That was good.
It was like, you should hold his shield here. Oh, I'm hitting your shield.
Oh, wow, that was so quick off of that throw. Great conversion by Dakpo.
Yeah, there, Awestin really wasn't prepared for how quickly that back air actually comes out. I just realized something.
What did you realize?
Dakpo can use his down B
Ooh.
to end up losing a stock completely. But Dakpo can use his...
There's that up B again.
my God!
Dakpo playing so consistently with that. It is a near even game. We have blue team with a slight stock lead here, but Infinity is very much at kill percent. Oh, this could be it. Not quite good DI. Will save him there.
Yeah.
And
Okay, Dakpo can down B on the Ducks.
Huh. And
Yes.
what would that let him do?
That allows him a little bit extra of mobility and options. Any kind of extra mobility options that you have is always a great thing.
Oh, wow, that was some tricky stuff there. You know, we thought that he was going to go for the follow-up on Oracle, ends up switching it up to Awestin, forcing him in a bad position. Infinity has an opportunity to capitalize. Ooh, touches the edge, able to make it back safely.
And here we are again, everyone at one stock apiece. Oh, man, Awestin ends up falling out of Dakpo's forward smash. Now Dakpo's in a terrible spot, ends up doing it down B, air dodges. Infinity tries to save him and does saving him.
Wow, that was some fantastic edge play by both of those players. Ooh, this is looking really tricky. Clips him, almost hits him with that up air.
Oh
that
my
would have
God.
been terrifying. Wow, that was a big setup.
Sick!
Wow, that
Sick.
setup was so beautiful.
Holy crap! Did you see that? Did you see that? That was
Did you
insane.
see that, homie?
Did y'all see that?
He's like,
Y'all
nah,
saw
man.
that. No, they saw it.
Yo, that's the magic of the internet. Go ahead and push that rewind button. Get your mind blown a couple of times. A phenomenal winners final. In the end, Infinity and Dakpo take this 3-2. Oh,
Wow. It's good stuff.
it was good stuff. Oh, so good.
Man,
so
that was
good.